So, the House of Guinness, Fenian Patrick Cochrane fired a shot at Arthur Guinness, and the screen went to black.
Yeah.
The target is Arthur,
Yeah, obviously it's author.
but I know, is it Arthur or Arthur? Arthur.
I pronounce the way I know.
I don't know. The target is the eldest Guinness brother. However, we all know that that shot's not going to hit him. So, what are your theories?
I think it might hit him,
I don't think so. I think
or maybe it's just a shot in the air and Rafferty was able to stop it. But I'm not really sure. I'm not sure how it's going to play out.
my prediction is that Rafferty is going to hit Rafferty. Is either going to hit Rafferty or Arthur's wife, because they're the ones that have this happiness going on around them, and writers, they love a good drama. I don't think it's going to be Arthur's wife, because in history she continues to be his wife, but I think it will be Rafferty. However, the show is actually a historical fiction, basically.
Wow.
So it's based on
Real events.
exactly, but they are
Yeah.
actually creative liberties. So, for example, now Rafferty is not somebody that is actually recorded in Guinness family history. So that's something is going to be dispensable in the story.
Maybe.
Yeah,
But since the show keeps warning us that this is not a true story, it's
Yeah.
inspired by a true story. So who knows? Creative liberties here and there. And for those who do not know, the show opens at a very tough time or a very important time in history
Yeah.
where Sir Benjamin Guinness is dead and now his 4 children have to take over the Guinness company.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there is unrest in Ireland because the Fenians are actually very restless for the independence of Ireland.
But a lot of people are asking actually that, okay, where is the line? Is this fact or fiction? But the lines are really pretty blurred. However, there's some things that are actually very glaring. For example, the attack on Arthur Guinness,
Yeah.
it's not recorded in history anywhere that he actually was attacked. And also, even the attacks of Fenians attacking the Guinness people is not really recorded in history at all.
Really? I haven't
Yeah.
really gone into the history. I just
Yeah.
watched the show and I'm like, oh, good family drama. That's basically my vibe. That was basically how I felt after watching the show.
Yeah. So they're saying that he actually got to sit in parliament. I think season 2 will likely explore his character, his time in office. Since I don't think the bullet is going to hit him at all.
Maybe, but at the same
Yeah.
time, it's House of Guinness, so it's always want to cover the family.
Yeah, he's going to cover the
dynamics.
family. I'm just trying to say that he's going to
Okay, yeah.
survive the attack.
Okay, because
Since-
in history he did not die at the
Yeah,
time.
so they'll continue the show for his storyline to be him in parliament, his life in office, and him navigating his wife. Was he really gay? Is another question for asking.
I think we'll ever know. And for the brother Edward, in real life, Edward is said to take over full control of the brewery. He bought it from his brother Arthur. He bought his brother's shares in 1876
Yeah.
for £600,000. And this can also be a plot line issue
Yeah.
because Edward is one that actually cares about the business so
Yes,
much.
he's
His
the
brother did not want
business-oriented
this.
one.
He just wanted to just have his love life in London.
Yeah, he never wanted it, and the father knew this. That's why he roped them
Yeah,
together.
we will.
And interesting enough, I don't know how this skipped me when I was watching the show. Because
Okay.
later on reading it, I learned that Edward's actually the last brother. Benjamin is the middle brother. I always just assumed that Benjamin is the last brother.
I assumed Benjamin was the last brother.
Yeah,
too.
just
I thought he was like
assumed.
the baby. He
Yes.
older than him.
Yeah, the sister is the eldest, but the woman brushed aside. Arthur is the eldest brother, then Benjamin before Edward.
Yeah, I thought he was the second son. I can't remember if he was the second son in the show.
Yeah, he was the youngest.
How about in the show?
That is it.
Okay.
And it will be interesting to see how Edward will buy Arthur out of the
He's
business.
basically doing all the work. He's not supposed to buy
Yeah,
him out, so
yeah.
to kick him out.
Then for their sister Annie,
She opened a nursing home
Yeah.
in 1876.
Annie's story kind of saddens my heart. First of all, she's a lady, and she was actually just hoping, okay, maybe because since I'm a Guinness, I'll get something. Even her husband was hoping teeth, but the father just said, oh, she will honor the charity of her brothers.
Yeah.
Anyway, she has
And
her
her
husband
husband.
already, and she had
I can't think will pay me.
the real Annie Guinness battled a degenerative disease, and it led to her demise. I don't know the year.
Yeah, it's quite sad
Yeah.
that happened to her. And the Fenian Threat also continues in history. So if on season 2, Patrick's faith will still be in balance, he and his sister.
Yeah. Ellen is not actually real, and Edward and his wife actually had babies. I think up to 3 babies. the real Edward Guinness. Ellen, there was no Ellen in the picture in their story, but people expected that Ellen is actually based on another freedom fighter, another woman in history.
I did not really like the character or the portrayal of the character. By the way, I found it very forceful, so I did not really care. Anytime I saw the character, I
Yeah,
didn't really care for her. But who's your favorite sibling?
it has to be Edward.
Edward.
The work ethic, the
Plotting, help his brothers get into seats, get into
yeah,
Congress.
he was a good-looking one.
Of course, Olivia Rodrigo boyfriend.
Well done, Olivia. It always annoys me seeing people that don't understand consequences, seeing people that don't have work ethic. Like,
Yeah,
you don't. And it's annoying.
It's very annoying, especially when it came to author. Author, I just feel like author, don't you have a brain?
Right?
Because I understand love and everything, but at the same time, if you know this is going to affect your position in office,
Yeah.
you know you're supposed to do this thing. Why not just do it and
Or
get out
be
of the
more
way?
discreet. You get like I don't even know how to explain it. It's just so annoying that okay, and there's always somebody on the side to pick up the slacks of every other person. And he tried, and her plot line with Rafferty was just
Cut
aside.
aside quickly because the brother said, "Oh,
Would
don't touch
even
my sister again."
yeah, would even say him in the same space after that.
Actually, I think he was the father of the child that she lost.
Not I think he was the father of the child.
Lost. So maybe I just think that was like a symbol or a sign for her that okay, let me let go of this relationship.
Yeah. And what we saw in the beginning was like she was in love with him.
Yeah.
So that just going away like
maybe
that.
it was just like the whole rush of having this rugged
illicit love
like,
affair.
always fun.
Yeah, but it has to be Edward for me, the favorite sibling.
Yeah.
Benjamin, I don't understand that one.
Yeah, and his cousin.
Or
the
them.
girl loved him so much. Why did he not
Why
go?
did
Why
he
not
not
marry
go for
her?
her? I don't understand why he went for another
Yeah.
cousin.
Then that relationship did not happen. Then they started coming back together. And I wonder why the girl won't wait around for him. I know she loves him. I know love is very powerful. But at the same time, I don't know why she was waiting for him and even became his mistress at the end of the day. It could have been more.
They could have killed him off this story, but they can't because he was just there.
Drinking or the Guinness.
My journey through House of Guinness, I actually liked the show, but it was a different time. It was a tight time for me. I just wanted it to be over.
I watched it at a very good time.
I just wanted it to be over.
Watching the show.
I like the show.
It was such a fun. Like I wanted to just watch. Like I just enjoyed the whole family drama.
Yeah.
I feel like I needed that drama at the time, so I enjoyed it. I like the show. I mean, and especially season 2 actually.
Yeah, I'm actually anticipating the season 2. I will not say the show is bad at all. It was my personal life coming in the way, so I was like, hurry up! I don't care for this, hurry up. But overall, it's such a good show, and we have. Although there's no official statement for Netflix yet that we having House of Guinness season 2 renewed, however, there's promise because the show creator has said that he's in this for a long time.
Yeah.
He's talking from season 2, 3, and 4, I think. So Stephen Knight is his name. So he's very hopeful for new seasons, and even the cast of House of Guinness, they're actually very hopeful for a new season too. So I think we should be hopeful for a new season.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'll get my Guinness on.
Do you drink Guinness?
I will.
Okay. But let us know what you think in the comments. What are your predictions for season 2? And
I do drink Guinness. Malta Guinness.
I don't drink any Guinness, whether Malta or the stout. Too much information, I guess.
Oh, yeah, cool. So they know what to send me.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, until next time, do take care of yourself. Let us know what your predictions are. Are you rooting for any of the siblings? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, or are you not rooting for any of the wives?
Yeah. We didn't talk about the wives, but anyway. Bye.
And sing.